everyone, this is Khadija with God's Products. I haven't been on here in a while, but I have been feeling it a lot in my spirit about full circle moments. I can't get in too much into it because I feel like this is for people who know that God has given you like an aha moment, or like he's revealing. And I would say this much: I don't like Kingdom Spouse words because I feel like people idolize them. And at one point when I first got on this journey, it was a big trend and everybody was jumping on it. But this not just for marriage. This is for, it could be for anything. So I just wanted to just clarify something first and foremost. My words are not for everybody. They are for certain people in particular seasons. If you don't know the season you are in, then you can always go to God. You can always send your prayer requests. I don't mind lifting up a prayer to God. I'm not going to do all the work for you, but I don't mind praying on your behalf because I've been there where I wanted to know what season I was in so bad, but I just didn't know. And it was kind of like bothering me to where eventually God started speaking to me, and I started knowing it when I'm in the season for something to happen. He would show me a particular number, or there'll be a sequence of events that will start making it relevant and evident that this is something that God is doing, and okay, I need to prepare. So there's a couple things in this message, and hopefully I'm not all over the place. I'm driving, so you might not see my face because I don't want to be looking down in the video, and I don't have anything, as you see in my car, I don't have anything to actually hold my phone right now. So I just wanted to say this much. In this season, God is doing full circle moments. There may be things that you apply for a relation, if you're standing for a family member, if you're standing for a husband, a child, a grandchild, a sister or a brother. And there's a time where God, he didn't reveal everything in the beginning. And for those of you who have been on this journey for, I would say more than like 2 or 3 years, about more than, 3 years or so, then okay, so God had me standing while he was working on me. And now God is now bringing back up Esther and let me stand in 4:14. And for such a time as this, it's time to stand again. It's time to get girded up. It's time to get in position because this thing is coming full circle. And so, your full circle moment may be, for an example, you have me standing because now this time, this person is actually going to be getting work done on them, and it's going to be evident. Like God's going to be making things evident in this season for you. He's going to make it evident that he's about to give you that promotion, that job. He's going to make it evident that you're going to get that home, that new car, that upgrade, that financial increase, that financial blessing, that abundance. He's going to make it clear that you're in your marriage season, or that person is starting to get the work that's needed on them. And I would say this, it can be a good thing, but it can also be like a sad thing, or it could be both. It could be a good thing because God is preparing this thing and he's working on it. Okay, this person is now either fully surrendered or has no other choice but to surrender to this process. Okay, so that's one thing. And then another thing is that you'll feel sad because for some people, some of these people have had a lot of things taken from them, financially, homes, cars, and it's left them in a place of just being, isolated. And God does things for a reason. And you can look at your own self, how God has isolated you when it was time for you to be stripped of many things so that you can get in alignment with what his will is or his plans is for your life. So that's the same thing with these prodigals, not prodigals, because I don't want to call them prodigals. I want to just say these people who you've been standing for. God is doing an intensive work right now, and it doesn't feel good. So that's the sad part. If you don't feel sad and you're like, oh yeah, get them, Lord, then this may not be a season for you, because this is not a get them season. They really don't owe you anything, really, to be honest. They can come and say sorry. They can come and and confess and do all of those things, but that does not mean that they actually owe it to you. If you have the mindset, still have the mindset, and you haven't been cleared of the thoughts and the hurt and the pain that they've caused you, or the disappointment, or you're not thoroughly gotten through the rejection portion of it, then that you may not be ready, or this might not be the season, or you might just need a little bit more work, or that might be the one last thing that God needs to work on you. Okay, because actually I know people say this, but healing is not always easy, and sometimes the enemy like I said in my last video, he was bringing up so many bad things about my, about particular people that he had me standing for, my family, others. And I was like, Lord, why is this being brought up again? And so the Lord says, I'm using this. I use everything bad. The devil brought it to my attention to make me start going back into a place of hate and unforgiveness, right? But God did it because he was saying, okay, I understand that you went through this, and now I got to test your heart. And my response wasn't negative. My response was like, I started to feel it, but then I like caught it. So for a lot of you, make sure that you are, in a place where you are healing and you are doing better and you're not trying to stay stuck in that particular mindset, okay? But anyways, going forth, I didn't really want to talk about that, but, let the Holy Spirit lead. This is not going to be a long video at all. I just wanted to encourage you guys that this is the time to get in God's feet. You'll also notice that God is bringing back instructions. There are some instructions that God is bringing back, because with these instructions, God is making sure that you got the instructions instilled in you, because for some, God is telling you guys, as I was doing my coaching call with the prophetic voice, and she posted the video, as God led her to. Even though we spoke about it, it was still up to God to allow her to release it, and he did, on Trust Obey Ministry. So I know that some of us who have been waiting for 3 years or so, some of us, not all, okay, some of us are in a place where we are, or we will be, in a space where it's that full circle moment. Spouses are returning, confessions, sorries, and just returns. Communication is coming, but again, do not idolize it. Keep your mouth shut. Do not talk about it to people that God did not okay you to talk about it to. If God told you to keep your mouth shut, and you will know if this is for you, because God has already been giving you this instruction. He's been kind of telling you, be quiet, don't speak on it, because this is not for everybody. So I just want you all to just remember to just stay silent. Don't speak on what you don't know. Okay? Keep quiet and be careful. I don't care if you want to. It's okay to be happy. It's okay to scream. It's okay to be excited, but don't speak on it. Hold it, because it's now at the point and place where God is about to do this thing. It could be this week. It could be in the next couple of days. It could be in 3 days. It could be in 5 days. It could be within the next 2 months, within the next 3 months, 6 months, or within the year that God is about to do this thing. So it's important that you don't let the enemy get stuck in your head that, oh, this is not my time. This is not it. But God is also allowing you to have those boomerang moments where you're like, oh, you know what? You told me this was going to happen. And now I see it. Now I feel it. And, like I said, it's been a shift. In this past week, it has been a huge shift in the spirit. And I have felt it so strong within me. And, just sitting with the Father, he's been having me kind of just stay in prayer and worship. And even though I've been kind of fighting it a little bit, because I've been kind of like, Lord, still, you still part of you is like, Lord, when some of these things are going to happen. But remember, God is always on time, and just surrender that process to that job, to that marriage, to that home, to that financial breakthrough, that family restoration, because some of you are being restored back to family members. So remember to have a pure heart and just walk in godliness, because this is what our training has been about all these years that we've been waiting on these people to return to our life. We have to have a good heart and a good mindset. So I just wanted to encourage you guys, stay in prayer, stay at the Father's feet, take this word back to God. It's 6:16 while I'm speaking right now. 6:16 means to give birth. And while, and that's a confirmation already, because God is already, spilling out of my mouth to be in prayer, be in consecration. Don't, even though you may feel isolated, don't be discouraged. Know that God is doing it. The pressure is on, and the enemy is starting to throw frustration. He's starting to send distractions, but you got to bend the corner on the devil. Let him know that you're in charge, and that this time you're going to receive what God has for you. Don't back down. Don't go back to smoking. Don't go back to masturbation. Don't go back to sex. Don't go start talking. For those of us who know we got a husband coming, stop talking to these men. Don't get caught up in it. It's okay if you're talking to somebody and you're sharing something with them that God has told you to share, but do not start trying to say, oh, well, you know what, I'm going to, I'm going to try to make something. Nah, don't let the devil get you. Don't open up the door, because when you open up the door, it's hard to shut it. This is the time and the moment for God to start releasing things, breakthroughs, promises that you've been waiting for so long. When you think about doing the wrong thing, when you think about, Lord, I'm tired, I don't know if I can wait no more, I'm frustrated, it ain't happening, no, take that pressure, surrender it. I don't care how many times you got to get on your knees and pray and scream and cry out and just say, God, I trust you. Don't go complaining, but say, God, this is heavy, but I'm trusting you. Take the burden, because I surrender to you, because your timing is perfect. And I promise you, this is the time where you're going to see the breakthrough, and you're going to break right on through. This is not for everybody. But keep your mouth shut. I've been telling y'all this on this channel. I know not a lot of people have watched. I don't have a lot of people, but if you come across this video at any point in time of any year, of any month, of any day, keep your mouth closed. Breakthroughs and promises are coming. They're en route. Remember the story of Matthew chapter 25 of the 10 virgins, the 5 wise and the 5 unwise. Okay? Don't be unwise. Okay? Don't be unwise. Don't be unwise, because the enemy he's trying to steal. Don't let him steal your babies. So some of y'all got a baby. For some y'all got some babies. Okay? All right. I love y'all. We'll talk soon.